Hey guys, we're back and we're looking into Gypsy again. And we came across this little post here. Apparently Gypsy has been up to her little
keyboard worrying style.
That's it.
Keyboard
She's
warrior.
out there defending herself again.
And her honour. Yeah, exactly. Now, I want to ask you a question before I read this.
Yeah.
What would make the whole situation, what Gypsy did to her mother, redeemable in your eyes? I know nothing is redeemable, but what would make things sit a little easier for you?
I think if she stopped lying for starters would be great.
Just let me give you a little rundown, guys. This is what Gypsy Rose posted on Visions of Joanna or Johanna's TikTok. Have I ever denied my crime? No, I admitted to it. I did my time. What more do y'all want? Do you want me to walk around with a sign saying I am a murderer? You know what I mean? Will that make you happy? So that's the question that I want to pose.
Yes, we want a big tattoo of the word M on your forehead.
Not Mazy either. Not Mazy, but schmurderer.
Yes.
This is a tough one. Because I'm very big on people doing their time for their crime, but there's some crimes that you just can't do enough time for. That's what I believe anyways. Yeah, and schmurdering your mother or doing anything wrong by children is just all a big no-no in our book.
Yes.
But I would start off, Gypsy, me personally, by being sincere. There's no sincerity. It's like...
That would help.
Yeah, it would help a lot. There's no sincerity within you. I just feel like you don't care less. That's the...
I don't think... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think people would hate her as much. Here I'm waving a coat hanger. I don't think people would hate her as much if she had gotten out of prison and kind of just lived quietly. But she made such a spectacle, and then she did all the other crap. She goes and she cheats on Ryan and all this other, she just does more and more and more, and putting her nose in, she argues with people online. Just ignore them. Why argue? You're giving us more fire here.
Yeah.
You're the one feeding us. I don't know. I just feel like she just doesn't handle situations very well. She's not very smart. I don't think she's very smart.
I know that I'm the type of person that I would comment as well. That's my personality. I couldn't just let things be. Mars would be getting up me. Shut your mouth.
Just so
Shut your mouth.
All the feisty comments you ever read, they're not from me.
They're from me, people. They're from me.
I know that I'm unfortunately associated with it because we're a duo.
Okay, but it's
not me.
Let's be real though. Out of us two, Mazy is the loud mouth. Come on, Mazy.
I'm a loud mouth, but not through text.
Yeah, I'm a loud mouth through text. Mazy is a loud mouth through vocally.
Yeah.
Vocally, and I'm not. Mazy's so loud. I'm like, Mazy, you're embarrassing me. Well, you embarrass me when you do your texting, That's how we roll. But to me, Gypsy, I just feel like there's no sincerity. I feel like, Gypsy, you live for yourself. No. You're a very self-centered person. That's just how I feel. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not speaking on behalf of anyone else.
Yeah.
And I just feel like there is no compassion. There's no care factor for another human. And your mother, you don't care less for.
No.
Yeah.
No, obviously
the reason why I breathe is because I still am not a fan of what Dee Dee has done to her daughter. And a lot of people have said, just say it. Just say it, Jodie Lee. Just say it. Say you don't like Dee Dee. It'll make us all happy. I can't do that.
No,
I cannot do that because that's not my belief. I have to be true to myself, and I do not like what Dee Dee has done to Gypsy. I don't. But what Gypsy has done to Dee Dee is beyond.
I think that outweighs it a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. What you could have done, Gypsy, honestly, you could have just walked. Yeah. You could have just left. As soon as you turned 18 or whatever age you could have
that's it.
Just left.
She chose what she
Tell
chose.
the authorities and leave,
Of course, and that's what we all say. We've all said it. It's all obvious,
Yeah.
But she didn't do that, obviously. She chose the, path she went down. That was the path she chose.
Yeah.
Then be grateful that you're able to live and be,
because there's other people.
You know what I mean? Be grateful where you are now.
Yeah, because you got 10 years.
You don't show any gratitude.
It's not the gratitude for me.
Well,
it's not the gratitude. It's just the selfish behaviour.
Well, yeah.
It's the behaviour of you don't care less what you've done for
it.
Yeah, I know, Mazy. We don't have a very good setup here. We have a phone on the back of
We're too
hairspray.
lazy to get proper equipment.
We're a lazy duo.
We are.
We have this phone balancing on a hairspray. That's what we're doing right now because that's how professional we are.
That's right.
But we're sincere about it. We're sincere. That's all that
are.
matters. Yeah, so yeah, that's what it is, Gypsy. There's no sincerity. You don't care who you hurt. You haven't. We feel like you haven't learned anything from being in prison. You know, you haven't. Yeah, that's just what it's coming across as. It's just very insincere. You don't care less. You're like, well, I'm out of prison, and you know, Nick's doing his time. I don't care. That's the vibe. That's the vibe,
That's
and
it,
it just doesn't sit well with all of us. You know,
at the end of the day, the courts ruled what they ruled, right?
Exactly.
We can't change that. She got the plea deal.
Yep.
That's what she got. She was able to get herself a plea deal, and fine, whatever. You know, there are plenty of people do plenty of bad things, and that's what they do too, and we can't control that.
Yeah.
But what you can control is how you present yourself afterwards. Because you're able to get out. You have all these media deals. Like, you showcase yourself to the world. And, you know, it's just tacky.
It's like when I mentioned that
tacky.
when you've got this reality show and
Well,
you've got
that's it.
season 2, do you know what my mother says? What? What?
I know, right?
She's got season 2?
I know.
This woman, this girl, this lady, this woman, no, she's a woman.
She's a woman.
Who murdered her mother is now doing another part 2 reality TV show. My mum is beyond.
She thinks she's a
beside
Kardashian,
herself. Yeah, she does.
You know? And, I mean, you don't deserve to be a Kardashian.
No.
Not for what you did.
No.
You know?
So, yeah, my mum is infuriated by it. She's like, what?
Yeah.
Season 2?
I know. It's funny.
Killing your mother? That's what my mum says. She's beyond. She's beside herself. She really is. So that's just how we feel, Gypsy. You know. Yeah.
So I think that's the problem. Like, she's sick of everyone going on about it. Well, you're not doing yourself any favors.
No.
You know, you're not staying at. I mean, even now. I mean, how old is this? It's not very old, is it?
Do you know what
4
I
days
didn't
ago.
like as well? Sorry, Mars.
So
I
she's
cut you
still
off.
carrying on.
Yeah.
You have a baby. Why are you on TikTok writing messages? Where's your baby?
Yeah.
Who's looking after the baby?
You know what I didn't like is when Ryan put a message or he did a TikTok, can't remember what, you guys will remember, and then Gypsy wrote this message. You didn't even want Pixie. And she thought that everyone would side. Yeah.
I did a video on that. I did. Because that's it. She
didn't like
she
that.
abandoned her dog and now she has a baby.
Yeah, and she wanted to spew vomit
Yeah.
at Ryan.
Trying to make Ryan out to be the bad guy because, you know what, he thought, oh, maybe I'll give Pixie away. I don't think I can look after her properly.
Yeah.
That's, you know.
I hated that. That's something
for
that
starters,
didn't sit with me.
He didn't want the dog for starters.
No,
she
she
wanted
did.
the dog. She's lumped him with the dog. The dog's beautiful. And he doesn't think he can, you know, look after the dog, so he wants to give it away to a good home. He didn't do that anyway. He kept the dog.
Yeah, I didn't like
But
that.
she's trying to make it out like he's the bad guy. You abandoned the dog.
Yeah, you abandoned it.
You're going to abandon your kid too. Let's be real.
No, you can't wait for it, Mars.
And then you wonder why we say you should tattoo M on your forehead. This is why.
Yeah. I just hope that you're a good mother, Gypsy. That's all I can bank on. Like, well, I'm not going to bank on anything,
I
but
just hope Christy's a good
mother.
grandmother.
Yeah.
What is she?
Yeah,
Something like that?
grandmother,
step
yeah.
grandmother.
Stepmama.
Because, I mean, I'm not counting on Gypsy.
Yeah. I just thought that was horrible. Like, she really thought that she could control the narrative, and she's failed dismally. That's how I feel. That's what she was trying to do.
She's smarter than she is.
Yeah.
Because she's able to manipulate people. That's what she's grown up with. She's grown up with manipulation and lies, and she has gotten away with it up to a point.
Yeah.
And then she thinks she can continue these antics in social media where, no. Unfortunately, you're coming across people who have a bit more brains in their cells or whatever you want to.
That's us, guys. That's you guys. That's you guys watching this video.
Hey,
not us.
I have a couple more brains in my cells in her, okay? A few more brains in the cells. Whatever. Shut up.
You know.
Moving on!
I feel like correcting it. Anyways, let us know what you think. What would make you happy, guys? What would make you happy? What do you want from Gypsy? Do you want her to have the big tattoo, I'm a M?
Yep.
You know? Do you want to send her back to prison? What do you want? What would make you
I don't know. I
feel
don't know if
better?
sending her back to prison is going to help.
No.
Because it's done after she's done like that. That again, that's the system there, isn't it? Like it's not really Gypsy per se, because obviously she's going to want to get the less crime that she can get.
Of course.
Anyone would.
That's the system.
That's the truth. So that's the system. But just be. I don't know what I want from you.
That's the story.
There's nothing I want.
That's
Just
the
tattoo
glory.
M on your forehead. That's all I want.
Let us know your thoughts, guys.